I just want to talk about some statistics here to give you kind of a head start on when to post and what to post. And I've seen several studies on this, but they all seem to overlap around a certain time, and I'm talking about the best time of the day to post. According to about 3 different studies I saw, between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so basically when people return from lunch at work, or between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. when they've gotten home, they've eaten dinner, they've settled down, then they go and start pinning stuff on Pinterest. It's a firm called Curalate, an analytics firm, and they looked at 500,000 pins on Pinterest and found some really useful data. They found that taller, meaning 3 times as tall as they are wide, high contrast, rough textured, you can think of like a pine cone versus an orange, a medium lightness as opposed to a dark light, and those with several dominant colors received between 60% and 17 times more repins than the opposite. Pins without a face attracted 25% more pins, while those using reds or oranges were repinned twice as much. According to a Georgia Tech University study of 2.5 million pins, the most repinned words within your description or over top of your image were, number 1, DIY, as in do it yourself. Oh, and you can use something called a photo badge, which is basically like a text over the top of your image, like how to make baskets like a champ or something like that. Okay, so number 1 was DIY. Number 2 was the heart symbol, because again, this is mostly women on the site. A cup. Not a cup, but just the word cup, the word cute, recipe, dress, and idea, in that order, were the most repinned words. And for men and women, food and drink were the most popular categories. And this is according to the same University of Minnesota study that I mentioned earlier. In the next video, I have a little walkthrough of a really great plugin that you can use along with Pinterest. It kind of started with Pinterest, but it can actually be used for all the social media websites, but I'm going to keep it here in the Pinterest section because Pinterest is pictures.